see. Try this. Well, I don't know if you can hear this. Cock-a-doodle-doo! You know, like a rooster. Yeah, just me testing. You know, if you still can't hear me or that you are, I don't know. All right. Well, if you still can't hear me, I'm pretty sure that you can still see what I'm showing you, Wild, in terms of temperatures and everything. Let's see. But regardless, if you're still seeing this, you still have temperatures that are still below a few degrees below freezing, even in degrees Celsius. Some mild temperatures lingering throughout the Gulf Coast, spreading up still a little bit left over in the southern plains and Ozarks. The lingering mild temperatures will be located throughout the coastal part of the West Coast. A lot of frigid air surrounding the Great Lakes region, West Virginia, the interior parts of the Northeast, and the upper Mississippi Valley. Of course, typical freezing temperatures in some parts of the Rockies. Hold on a minute. No, never mind. Okay. Hold on a minute. Wild for you for Monday night, your highs will be just slightly above freezing in degrees Celsius. So let's take a look. Okay, so for those of you who are here, welcome to the stream. This is Marlon here, and we'll get to Minecraft in about 15 or 20 minutes. Right now, we still got to talk about the weather. And if you guys want to type in the city or town or wherever you want to put your town in or close to which, depending on your discretion, feel free to hit me on the chat, and I'll tell you guys what the temperature is, what's going to be like in the next three days. So far, I got Wilds, and so far it's still right around the freezing mark for the next 2 days. And now for folks in the U.S., a lot of mild temperatures in the much of the south, mild temperatures in the southern plains, great desert southwest and parts of California. Still plenty of freezing temperatures in the interior parts of the Northeast, parts of the Great Lakes region, and particularly in Michigan and the upper Mississippi Valley. Wild for you. Strange, I was hearing you just fine, and then suddenly I can't hear anything even when it's not muted and my volume is at max. Really? I can't hear myself? Yeah, I definitely hear myself Wild once again. But I don't know. But are you still able to see the stream in terms of temperatures? Right now, what I got for your area, you're still about a few to a couple degrees below freezing. Probably right around the mid single digits in degrees Celsius below freezing for Tuesday morning. Mild temperatures will be located throughout the southern plains, lower Mississippi Valley, South Florida, and the lower Colorado Valley. But cold air starts moving into portions of the west, you can see, still dominating throughout the the Northeast, and the Great Lakes region, upper Mississippi Valley. And finally, then what we have here, wild for you, your highs will be just slightly above freezing in degrees Celsius. Plenty of warm weather throughout the south. Mild temperatures in California and parts of the desert southwest. Still lingering freezing temperatures throughout the interior northeast, upper Mississippi Valley, northern Great Lakes region. And a little bit of below average temperatures throughout the northwestern portion of the country. Might work on a phone maybe, but don't have one anymore, unfortunately. I'm so sorry to hear that, Wild. Yeah, technology can be so crappy. Yeah, I've been there, and similarly, though. But, all I can say is that if you still can't hear me, like, in another device, then I'll probably get to it at some point in terms of fixing the audio. But all I know is that my mic is not muted. Hold on a minute. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so let's see in terms of humidity. While your dew point values be down, which means that you're still going to be experiencing some clouds, though, for tomorrow morning. Plenty of moisture throughout places like the South, the Mid-Atlantic, coastal parts of the Northeast, California, desert parts of Arizona, and the rest of the West Coast. Tomorrow night, while your dew point values be going down, which means drier air will be there. But folks in the U.S., plenty of moisture to deal with. Most particularly in and around the Gulf Coast. Parts of the West Coast would still get some moisture that's still left over. It gets drier in the Northeast because of cold temperatures. For Monday morning, while your dew point values go way down, which means that you're going to get drier weather. And like you said, yeah, plenty of dry weather in the next few days, though, in a way that you would say. You got a lot of moisture in the southern plains in Texas and the immediate coastal areas of the Gulf in Florida. And still leftover moisture throughout the west coast and central plains and the Bitterroot Mountains of Idaho. By Monday night, your dew point values, well, it would still be low, which means that you're still going to get dry weather, which is good. Okay, so let's take a look for Tuesday morning. Wild for you, your dew point values would remain low, which means that dry weather is going to be there, which is good for you. Like if you're going to enjoy it out and about. But although temperatures are going to be really cold, though, there's going to be a lot of moisture in Texas and the southern plains, South Florida, and portions of California and Arizona. Finally, moisture for you, Wild. Your dew point value would be creeping a little bit up, though. A little bit up. Which means that Yep, as you suspect, up until Thursday. But we'll check on that in another day. Well, right now, let's just focus on what's going to happen, yeah, in the next 3 days. But far out is just way too soon. Let's take a look at moisture in the lower Mississippi Valley, southern in Texas, and the southern plains, in Florida. Plenty of moisture, a lot of it. And then you have some moisture still left over in California. Let's tune into the Cape convection. Now let's take a look. Okay, so we got plenty of Cape throughout southern Texas. Some Cape in parts of the southwest, like California, to the western Great Basin, and as well as portions of the Northeast, the Mid-Atlantic, the Great Lakes region. There's a lot of convection in comparison to others throughout the U.S. in places like Texas, Southern Rockies, but other places slightly traceable amounts of Cape throughout other parts of the West and the Northeast and Great Lakes region, and as well as the Southeast. Yeah, no kidding. This time, I'm having the technical difficulties. Yeah, technical difficulties are annoying, and that's exactly why I could not stream Kingdom Hearts 2. Because of the damn PlayStation. Let's take a look in terms of Cape. There's a lot of Cape in Texas and Oklahoma. Slight amount of Cape in parts of Florida, parts of the Great Lakes region, parts of the Northeast, and much of the West is getting a lot of Cape, most notably in Southern California to the leeward side of the Cascades. Let's take a look in places like Texas and Oklahoma. Still plenty of Cape that's still there. Some traceable amounts of Cape still lingering around throughout the Great Lakes region, interior Northeast, as well as much of the West, but most notably in Southern California, and a tiny bit in the Central Plains. Finally, by Tuesday night, still plenty of Cape in Texas, and just still traceable amounts in the lower Mississippi Valley, Oklahoma. Tiny bits throughout the rest of the plains, Great Lakes region, interior Northeast, and mountainous parts of the West. Now I'm going to go to here where things will... I'm just setting things up for myself. We're going to switch to here, which will play the animation and show you guys what's going to happen in the next 3 days. So, here's what's going to happen. Let's see what we got. Okay, so all that moisture starts moving into the Northeast while you're not going to get any more wintry weather from now on, which is good. By tomorrow morning, it looks like as though that there's still going to be plenty of wet weather throughout the coastal parts of the Northeast, the Appalachian Mountains in West Virginia, Tennessee, and North Carolina. Some wet snow or snow throughout places like the Adirondacks, western New York, and in Maine too, but some chances of freezing rain will be there. And in central Idaho, just a good amount of freezing rain could occur there. But, however, in California, still plenty of rain due to atmospheric moisture, but there's going to be plenty of snow high up in the Sierra Nevadas. Elsewhere, plenty of Valley Range mountain snow in Arizona, Nevada, Utah, parts of Oregon, and as well as Idaho. Then we move into Sunday afternoon and into Sunday evening, where that precipitation still lingers around, but slowly moving outward towards the Northeast. though it's going to be in the form